This is Brandon Cruz Daily Fantasy Podcast, where I go into low and plays and strategies specifically designed for GPPs. This is a show for people who are already informed on daily fantasy sports and all these contests to operate. If you have a question related to NASCAR, this is a stupid question, feel free to send them away on Twitter, BrandonCruzDFS. Most importantly, take everything with a grain of salt and use your best judgment to make entries. Additionally, if you have a gambling addiction, that's just not my problem. Check your sense of at the door. We're talking about the Xfinity Series at Kansas, and I'm pretty sure my Google Sheet just froze. So we're going to keep on yapping while this freezes because it's running the optimizer in the background. But this weekend is kind of the same situation as Texas, to where the guys that you should have liked at Texas are the guys you should like here. And I actually really think ownership last week is a good projector for this week. And now normally, like, I don't pay for ownership from anywhere because I think to get the best ownership, you have to not only get it from somewhere you trust, but you have to compare it to everyone else. So say if I was serious, that's why I don't really like paying for projections, but if I was serious on trying to project where projection would go to, I would buy Osmo's projections, DFS Armory's projections, Fantasy Cruncher's projections, Fantasy Labs, probably Jaeger Bombs, probably I'm sure there's other people out there that do projections for Xfinity and stuff, but that's already like 5 sites, probably 6 or 7 by the time we're all done. I don't have money to just pay 7 sites for ownership. I don't need them for projections because I already do that myself. And so for me, ownerships, I have to guess and stuff like that. Some weeks I'm closer than others. Like I said, I thought Byron would be super chalk last weekend. I expect him to be popular here as well, but he probably won't be anywhere he should be. So for this week, like Daniel Hamrick, in my opinion, Hamrick and Cindric are the 2 best cars at intermediate tracks this week. Hamrick's going to have the advantage of starting the inside lane. He's going to have the advantage of being the control car. He should lead before Cindric does. Cindric and Hamrick are my 2 favorite guys here entering this race. I have them projected for the best value. I have them projected for the most amount of laps and fast laps. Now, Allgaier can fit in there because I think Allgaier, does have a chance to lead laps. Ty Gibbs as well. But I love the fact that Hamrick is starting first. We've seen him be pretty much the most, outside the 54, we've seen him be pretty much the most consistent car this entire year on whatever track. You can project him for fast laps. The poor guy just still doesn't have a win. Oh, but he's like 0 for 2. I don't give a flying shit what he's for, man. Michael Waltrip was like 700-0. He wins the 500. That doesn't mean he's a winner. He's a good guy, but don't mean he's the best. Like, who cares if he's 0 for 528 or whatever Hamrick is across all touring series. I like Hamrick a lot this week. I think you should too. So we'll start there. I like Daniel Hamrick a ton. Poor thing, so slow. It's not even. It's not. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. It's like way behind. I got way too much stuff going on right now, in the background. So personally, for me, Hamrick and Cindric are my 2 priorities. If I'm not using Cindric, then I'm going to be using Allgaier. And so these are probably the 3 guys I'm going to have the most amount of ownership to. Probably the guys that I'm going to be building lineups around. I still don't even know if I'm going to be here, as I said in the Cup Series video. Don't know if I'm going to be going live. Don't think I will be, but don't know if I'm even going to be in this apartment this weekend. I might be out of town. So right now it seems like it's Hamrick, which I think this is what a lot of people are going to do, but it's Hamrick. Man, watching me type is embarrassing. So it's Hamrick with Cindric, or all, in my opinion, now you can go both these 3 guys. I think that's all right too, but I think it's going to be really one or the other. So it's Cindric or Allgaier for me. That's probably where I'd go. I like Gragson as well. I'm concerned that he doesn't get enough fast laps and flaps led to get it done. He should easily hit at least like 45, 46 points here in this race. I just find it. I just love Hamrick here, man. Hamrick is by far my favorite play, and I'd love when Hamrick starts first. I think Hamrick's gonna lead at least 50, 60 laps in this race, and I like Hamrick a ton. So it's hard for me to really like a lot of the 9K guys just because I like Hamrick so much. But that's where we're at. Both these guys are B's for me. Like basically like secondary interest. Like AJ gets in there once I already have enough lineups, or like lineups that I have with Cindric. Once I have the lineups or enough with Allgaier, so on and so forth. Somewhere from there. Probably not going to Haley. Probably not going to Harrison Burton. Michael and Nep. He is cheap. My man is cheap. We're gonna leave him in there. I got him projected to finish around 8th. I'm fine with that. 7,600 might be one of the better value plays value because he's 7,000 that you actually see. Jones was interesting last weekend. Not a lot of ownership on him. Might be the same situation here. Probably not going to get to it. I think Ty Gibbs is a bit expensive, so it seems to me like Hamrick, Cindric Allgaier, and then maybe Ty Gibbs if you like what Ty Gibbs can offer here. But I just like the amount of upside Cindric, Hamrick, and Allgaier have compared to Ty Gibbs, and so I don't even know if I'll end up playing Ty Gibbs this weekend. Let's see, Jeb Burton. I like him around 9th, 8th, somewhere around there. 38 points, 37 points. Don't know if it's going to get you there, man. You guys are all C's for me in a sense of I might have them in 1 or 2 lines, but they're not priorities, and they need some things to go their way. Jeb Burton's probably going to be 7th, 8th, 6th today. 5th will be a fantastic day for him. If he finishes 5th or 4th, he'll be optimal, but it's difficult to see a race where he doesn't get out of running like 7th, 8th, and 9th all day. Same thing with Herbst. Same thing with Sam Mayer. We get the Sieg starting 14th. I wish he was like $600-900, man. Giving him 10th, it works out. We go to Kansas, and we see that Kansas is one of his better tracks, oddly enough. But, man, I got to give him like 11th or 12th right now. We'll keep him in there as well, more of like a one-off. I think he'll probably gain more ownership than he should. I do like Sieg over Snyder. Probably not going to be using Snyder, but it's difficult to get to these AK guys when you're paying up for 3 of these guys here, or at least 2 minimum. Brett Moffatt starting pretty high up compared to where we've seen him at. And as the man who has played Brett Moffatt in nearly every single fucking race this year, I said last week Texas really wasn't the race I wanted to play him. Same thing here. I don't see Moffatt doing more than like 11th, 12th in this race. So personally, I'm probably not going to be on Moffatt. I think Tommy Joe Martin starts a bit high up for me. I'm a bit uncomfortable paying that much for him. Like it's hard for Tommy Joe Martin's hit value here. Josh Williams. I like him more than Martin's, but like, dude, there's better guys in the back that I want to go. Like, I really don't want to use Martin's or Williams. Jeremy Clements. C for me, man. Like, very similar to Sieg. Like, I might have one lineup with Sieg. I might have one lineup with Clements. Because, I mean, you think he looks fine, $1,600, but, I mean, I got him for like 14th, 15th, 12th, 13th right now. Like, I think he's going to be outscored by different people. Certainly not playing Vargas starting 20th. Alex LeBay needs to be in one line, I think, if you make him. Bailey Curry back in that 15 car for Johnny Day, which was fucking wild, seeing him drive, in almost the top 16 last week, and I had him projected for 40 points. Bailey Curry was a fucking madman, and it was Howard that bad in that 15? Was Curry just not caring, balls to the walls, 100%? Keep Bailey Curry in there, give him 15th. That's around a 5.4 value, around 34, 35 points around there. You got to keep him in there. I don't mind that. I like Brandon Brown a lot more. And so for me, going back to like these cores that I have right here, Hamrick, Cindric, or Allgaier, and things of that nature, like Brandon Brown is probably going to be a priority for me. I played him last weekend, and I really liked the line because I was like, hey, man, Brandon Brown never wrecks. I think he'll be a pretty safe play. Wrecks late in the race, and unfortunate there, but starting 23rd. And this is an 11th, 12th place driver. I like Brandon Brown a lot. I think he's underpriced. And in a sense of I like him here. I don't really have any opinion on any of these guys outside of the DFS realm. But I like Brandon Brown. Jeffrey Earnhardt, I can't play Jeffrey Earnhardt at all. Just doesn't show the speed, and whatever car he's in just doesn't show up for me. Weatherman starting 25th. Even at 20th, he can't get it done. 19th. Probably not going to be a priority for me. Probably not going to get to him. Mason Massey starting 2 high up. Probably no. Jordan Anderson back in his car. $7,500. Around what he should be priced, man. But give him... I just don't see it, man. Prove to me, Jordan. You've had all year to prove to me. Prove to me here, Jordan, that I need to play you. Prove me wrong, Jordan. But right now, 19th, 20th. Maybe a 15th on a good day, but Jordan, prove to me, man. Prove to me. Keep him in one line. Rather go back to Dylan Lupton. I like Lupton here. Just bad break when he got in that wreck and he got hit by Jade before when Jade just had nowhere to go. Unfortunately, I got caught up in those wrecks, man. Quite interesting to see the amount of money that BJ McLeod put into the cars last weekend. I'm going to keep Little in there. I might end up making. I know I'm going to have to build lines going pretty low fives and the sevens. Not going to go to Joe Graff Jr. Might have a lineup with Jesse in it. Might have a lineup with Mills in it right now. Still debating on what to happen. I think Boyd is a bit of a misprice here. He's slow as hell, slow as molasses, but starting 32nd in the 90 car for Mario Gosling. At least he should be. There we go. And take a gander here. 90 car, yep, to Spencer Boyd. End of the year, purse money getting close. Top 36, 32, top 30 in points, getting close. Got to show up, keep him in there. Probably going to make one of my lines or whatnot. Same thing with Patrick. Same thing with David Starr. His car was wild, dude. His car was on fire last week. Nobody reports on it. Patrick around 6,600 and Chris Our car. This is kind of where I want to see Patrick being priced at. This is very, very, very intriguing. Haven't seen a lot from Patrick this year at all. Almost more disappointment than anything. When we look at his finishes, 32nd Richmond, 31st at New Hampshire. Not really blowing the doors off us here. I think he's worth a flyer at 66. Jade as well. So Jade is interesting. $7,300. Probably going to finish around 22nd, 23rd today or on Saturday. Let's see here. We got Jade for over here. He's going to be close. It's going to be around 36, 37 points. That's going to be 5x. If he gets 38, 39, it's going to be looking fine. I don't mind Jade at all. Loris, oh my God, he's in the 61. I didn't even notice that. Oh, man. I have no idea what the fuck he's going to do. Going to be a no for me right now unless I have a dream of seeing him play Loris. Joey Gaze and Jimmy Means car, not going to do it for me. 25 points at most. That's what I got him projected for right now. Landon Castle, got to play him, man. I like him here. Castle is going to be finishing around 20th, 21st. That's going to be around 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 points. I'm okay with that. Absolute bad luck with mechanical issues lately, and I think it's that crypto, man. You got to stop promoting that crypto. Maybe your karma's going to get better. I don't mind him. Difficulty comes from I'd rather play Brandon Brown over Landon Castle. I like the idea of playing them both together. I like the idea of playing Lupton and Castle together. I got to figure out where ownership's going to be. We're recording this, Thursday afternoon. Still a day and a half to decide and kind of listen to the one or two YouTube videos posted here and try and read all I can to see what people are thinking. But I don't mind that. Carson Ware actually isn't in here. Because he done got himself arrested. He's trying to bring back his rapping career, and I forgot who is going to be replacing him. DraftKings hasn't added him yet, but it's going to be the 17 car. Let me see. I knew I was forgetting something. It was the updated Carson Ware story. Updated Carson Ware news. Let's see. Garrett Smithley will be the driver number 17. We got to see his price. I can't answer this right now. I don't have a price from DraftKings at the moment. Probably going to give Garrett. Let me go ahead and project for Garrett. Going to be starting 39th. Let's project Garrett live right here. So if Garrett hops in that car, is going to be the 17 car. Actually, wait a minute. Was that already updated? Hold on. Yeah, it's going to be the 17 car. So let's say we give Garrett a... what is that going to be? I'm going to give Garrett 32 points. So Garrett Smithley starting 39th, 32 points. So whatever his price is, find the value there. That's probably what I'm going to project Garrett Smithley at, around 32 points, maybe 34, 36 at max, but that's about where I would put him at. So Jerry's out. Jerry. I'm not talking about the Germans. Jury is out on Garrett Smithley and where he's going to come into. Greg Alding is driving the Mike Harmon car. You know I like me some Greg Alding in a Mike Harmon car. I like him more on the road course. It's going to give him around 27th, 28th. Oh boy. I'm not going to hit value at that range, but we'll see. I want to see the ownership. I want to see the sponsors, and that still becomes a difficult part in Xfinity, is because we don't know the sponsors up until, Friday evening, Saturday morning. And so a lot of my projections have to wait till late Friday. That's the Xfinity is almost Xfinity and Truck. There's a reason I put those on my Patreon almost 10 p.m., 11 p.m., almost midnight some mornings, because I'm trying to wait for the last possible moment to finish projections, because I need as much information I can for these guys related to what chassis they're running, related to what sponsors they're running, and a lot of these guys don't post them until Saturday morning or late Friday evening. And so that's kind of where we're at right here. But it seems like it's Hamrick, Cindric, or Allgaier, or those three together. Throw it in with Brandon Brown. I like Lupton. I don't mind Jade Buford. I don't mind Landon Castle. And get different with the amount of money you have left there. And so that's where we're going to end it there. And so, like I said, I might be here this weekend, might not. But ask me any questions you have, either in the comments or on Twitter. And consider supporting me on Patreon or donating on my PayPal link. And thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later.